this is Kelly Anderson, and this is my dissection of the urinary and reproductive systems. Okay. This is the kidney of a sheep, and over here is one of the kidneys I removed from the cat. Obviously, the sheep kidney is much bigger. Right here you can see the renal artery, very small. And down here, this is the ureter, which connects to the bladder.
Oh, sorry.
The outermost part is the renal cortex. And then as you go in, this is the medullary area. And it contains the renal pyramids, and in between each renal pyramid is renal columns of tissue. You can't really see the distinct pyramids, but you can kind of see where the sections differ. Okay. Then this kidney, and this is the renal capsule on the outside, the covering that you can take off. And this is the renal capsule on this side. Here, and if you put it back together, you can see the renal artery, the renal vein, and the ureter, which I cut, but obviously it's much longer and connects to the bladder, which you can see over here. This is the ureter, which connects to the bladder, that comes from this kidney up here, which is the one that I left in the cat. And down here, it has the same regions as the other kidney, the cortex, the medullary area with the renal pyramids and columns, the renal pelvis, and then the hilus, which is where the artery, the vein, and the ureter come from. So, like I said, this is the kidney I left in the cat. And you can see in here, it's hard to see, but this is the artery, the renal vein, and the ureter, which runs down into the bladder, right here. From the bladder, this is the urethra, which sits on top of the colon. And where it gets larger right here is the prostate, which is the gland important for making testosterone. These are the spermatic cords, which run down into the testes. This is the penis and the glans penis at the end, which is kind of covered, but it's hard to get all the skin off of it. It runs down on top of the scrotum. This is the scrotum, which I cut and left. One testy is still in, and this one is the one I took out. And it's hard to see, but this area right here at the top is the epididymis. And that's it for reproductive and urinary.